हेलो ए मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आंख में भर लो पानी जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी. This iconic Lata Mangeshkar patriotic song resonates with generations. In 1963, her live performance had moved PM Nehru to tears. While we remember Mangeshkar, let's not forget Kavi Pradeep, the poet who penned this tribute to our martyrs from the 1962 Indochina War. He generously donated all royalties to their widows. On this Republic Day, let's remember the sacrifices of our armed forces and the day when the Constitution came into force and we transitioned into being a republic. Happy Republic Day. I'm Atika Farooqui and this is Now Showing. Let's start. Akshay Kumar returns in a patriotic avatar, but his first role as an Indian Air Force officer. Does Sky Force do justice to the belated glory story of squadron leader A.B. Devaiya? We will tell you. A director shoots a film from his sofa. No, it's not COVID, but the fear of a totalitarian regime that saw Iranian filmmaker Mohammad Rasulov endure great hardship to make this award-winning film, The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Hathi Ram Chaudhary is back as a permanent resident of Paatal Lok. The second season of this acclaimed web series is our recommendation of the week. Saif Ali Khan, a hero both on and off screen, we bring you a throwback conversation with the Nawab of Pataudi. And composer Tanishk Bagchi talks about creating music for the film Sky Force. And let's begin with Sky Force. In a cinematic landscape where films about the Indian Armed Forces often tread the fine line between jingoism and genuine storytelling, Sky Force stands out as a refreshing and heartfelt portrayal of wartime heroism. Directed by Sandeep Kevlani and Abhishek Anil Kapoor, the film is a cinematic recreation of India's retaliatory strike on Pakistan's Sargodha airbase during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. What makes Sky Force compelling is its restraint. It focuses on human emotions and selfless service rather than loud patriotism. The narrative centers around Wing Commander K.O. Ahuja, played by Akshay Kumar, a decorated Air Force officer on a mission to find his missing junior T. Krishnan Vijaya, played by Veer Pahariya, after the daring airstrikes. Vijaya, who is like a younger brother to Ahuja, leaves behind his pregnant wife, Geeta Vijaya, played by Saif Ali Khan. The film unfolds as Ahuja interrogates a captured Pakistani pilot, Flight Lieutenant Ahmed Hussain, played by Sharat Kelkar, leading to revelations that drive the emotional crux of the story. Inspired by the real-life hero, Ajabada Bopaiya Devaiya, the only Indian Air Force officer to receive the Mahavir Chakra posthumously though, Sky Force blends fact and fiction to deliver a moving tribute to the spirit of selfless service. Akshay Kumar is the soul of Sky Force, delivering a nuanced performance that strikes a delicate balance between vulnerability and resilience. His portrayal of Ahuja captures the weight of responsibility and the ache of personal loss. Whether it's his quiet moments of introspection or the climactic emotional outbursts, Kumar's performance resonates deeply. Veer Pahariya in his debut shows promise as Vijay, though he has room for growth in emoting subtle nuances. Sharat Kelkar as a Pakistani pilot is a revelation, bringing dignity and complexity to his role, which underscores the shared humanity between soldiers on opposing sides. Sara Ali Khan, despite limited screen time, adds warmth to her role, while Nimrat Kaur makes an impactful cameo appearance. Kevlani and Kapoor's direction is meticulous, particularly in recreating the 1960s with authenticity. The film's first half leans heavily on depicting Air Force protocols and wartime strategies, which may feel overwhelming to some viewers. However, the second half shifts gears into an emotionally charged investigation, keeping the audience engaged. The directors make bold choices such as portraying the emotional toll of war on soldiers and their families without resorting to excessive melodrama. The decision to use Lata Mangeshkar's "Ae Mere Watan Ke Logon" in the final moments is a masterstroke, amplifying the emotional weight of the story. The film's visual effects are commendable, particularly in the aerial combat sequences. While some moments lean too heavily on CGI, the overall execution is praiseworthy. Tanishk Bagchi's music complements the narrative well, with Mae and "Ae Mere Watan Ke Logon" standing out as emotional high points. However, the inclusion of a dance number, Rang, feels misplaced in an otherwise serious narrative. Skyforce is not without its flaws. The pacing in the first half is uneven, with the film taking its time to find its rhythm. Some dialogue lacks subtlety, occasionally breaking the immersion. Additionally, the female characters could have been given more depth and significance in the story. What makes Skyforce truly soar, though, is its ability to humanize its characters and convey the spirit of selflessness that defines the armed forces. It avoids unnecessary glorification, instead focusing on the emotional and psychological aspects of war. The montage of real-life heroes at the end is a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made by soldiers, leaving a lasting impact on the audience. Skyforce is a well-crafted war drama that balances authenticity with emotional depth. While it stumbles in parts, its heartfelt performances, meticulous direction, and moving message makes it a film worth experiencing. The legendary poet Majaz had said, "तेरे माथे पे ये आंचल क्या खूब है लेकिन, तेरे माथे पे ये आंचल क्या खूब है लेकिन, तो इस आंचल से एक परचम बना लेती तो अच्छा था." Parcham matlab flag, a flag of resistance. Now here it is what I'm talking about, why I was giving you this backdrop. Iranian director Mohammad Rasulov's The Seed of the Sacred Fig delves into power and submission under Iran's oppressive regime. Inspired by Rasulov's imprisonment during the Mahsa Amini protests and the Women, Life, Freedom movement, the film follows a paranoid state investigator whose distrust fractures his family. Directed secretly from his sofa via a broadband connection registered under another name, Rasulov avoided detection by authorities during production. Featuring real protest footage, the Cannes Jury Prize-winning drama critiques obedience to authority, patriarchy, and religion, embodying the resilience of Iranian voices under authoritarian control. The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Mohammad Rasulov's latest masterpiece, transcends cinema to become a bold statement of resilience against oppression. Filmed covertly under the shadow of censorship, the film encapsulates the moral and societal struggles faced by individuals under authoritarian regimes. Its selection at the Cannes Film Festival sparked international attention, particularly as Rasulov himself faced persecution, including a sentence of exile and imprisonment. The film is more than a narrative, it is a daring act of creative defiance. The story revolves around Iman, played by Misaq Zareh, a newly appointed judge in Tehran's revolutionary court, and his family, wife Najmeh, played by Suhaila Golestani, and daughters Rezwan, played by Mahsa Rostami, and Sana Sitare Maleki. Iman's prestigious position initially promises stability and respect, but he quickly realizes the role demands complexity and complicity in the regime's oppressive judicial system. Tasked with approving severe sentences without investigation, Iman is thrust into a moral quagmire. Initially, Iman and Najmeh justify their choices as adherence to divine law and a means to protect their family. However, their daughters, exposed to unfiltered truths via social media, begin to question the regime's narrative. The tipping point comes when Rizwan's friend, Sadaf, played by Niyusha Akshay, is grievously injured during an anti-hijab protest. This event shatters the family's fragile unity, and the mysterious disappearance of Iman's government-issued gun heightens the tension, turning their home into a battleground of trust and fear. Rasulov masterfully explores the dual nature of technology, particularly smartphones, as tools of both liberation and control. These devices connect the daughters to the outside world, exposing them to realities censored by the state. Yet they also symbolize the omnipresent threat of surveillance. The film's title, a metaphor for the sacred fig tree whose younger shoots strangle the older trunk, mirrors the suffocating dynamics within the family and the society at large. The apartment setting becomes a microcosm of a society under constant scrutiny. The claustrophobic atmosphere intensifies as mistrust grows, illustrating how surveillance infiltrates even the most private spaces, turning homes into prisons. One of the film's most powerful elements is its integration of real protest footage shot vertically on smartphones during the 2022 demonstration of following Mahsa Amini's death in police custody. This dark juxtaposition of fiction and reality shatters the fourth wall, reminding viewers that the events depicted are not just cinematic but painfully real. This bold choice elevates the narrative, transforming it into a universal, call to acknowledge and confront systematic oppression. Rasulov implicates the audience, urging them to reflect on their roles as witnesses and participants in the digital age of activism. The Seed of the Sacred Fig is more than a film. It's a manifesto of resilience. Rasulov's narrative intertwines the personal and political, illustrating how individual lives are inextricably linked to larger societal forces. The film's courage lies not only in its themes, but in its very creation, defying severe censorship to tell a story that demands to be heard. Muhammad Rasulov's The Seed of the Sacred Fig is a profound exploration of moral compromise, familial conflict, and the pervasive impact of authoritarianism. Its slow-burn narrative rewards patience, offering a deeply layered and universally resonant story. This is a film that challenges, provokes, and inspires, standing as a testament to the enduring power of cinema. I strongly recommend you do watch it in cinemas. And now moving on, let's come back home, and this is my recommendation for your weekend. Paatal Lok 2. The second season of Paatal Lok is a masterclass in storytelling, offering a seamless blend of crime investigation, political commentary, and rich character arcs. Created by Sudeep Sharma and directed by Avinash Arun and written by Rahul Kanojia, this season builds on the success of its predecessor, delivering a narrative that is both gripping and thought-provoking. The story follows Hathi Ram Chaudhary, played by Jaideep Ahlawat, a determined yet flawed cop as he investigates two intertwining cases: the disappearance of Raghu Paswan and the high-profile murder of Naga leader Jonathan Thom. These cases lead Chaudhary deep into the socio-political complexities of Nagaland, uncovering a web of crime and corruption. What makes the series stand out is its ability to balance personal struggles with larger societal issues. Hathi Ram's journey is not just about solving a case, but also about confronting his own vulnerabilities, making him a relatable and compelling protagonist. The narrative's ability to weave together multiple storylines without losing focus is a testament to the strength of its writing. The writing team, led by Sudeep Sharma, has created a script that is as layered as it is engaging. Every character, no matter how minor, has a purpose and a backstory that adds depth to the narrative. From the young boy Guddu, who becomes an unexpected part of Hathi Ram's life, to SP Meghna Barua, played by Tilotma, shown wonderfully. The series is filled with characters that leave a lasting impression. The socio-political undertones of the series are seamlessly integrated into the plot, addressing issues like identity, cultural preservation, and systematic corruption in Nagaland. The writing also incorporates moments of dark humor, which add authenticity and some balance to the creative that is mostly intense. Jaideep Ahlawat delivers a stellar performance as Hathi Ram Chaudhary, portraying the character's determination and vulnerability with remarkable nuance. Ishwaq Singh as Imran Ansari provides a strong counterbalance with his evolution into an IPS officer, adding layers to their dynamic. The supporting cast, including Gul Panag, Hathi Ram's wife, Jahnu Barwa, who was a film director and producer, Nagesh Kuknur, again a director, brings depth and authenticity to their roles. Prashant Tamang and other well-chosen actors ensure that every character contributes meaningfully to the story. Director Avinash Arun's visual storytelling, oh my God, enhances the series' impact so much. The cinematography captures the natural beauty and cultural essence of Nagaland, while the use of lighting and framing adds to the narrative's intensity. The action sequences are executed with precision, making the tension in the story palpable. Paatal Lok Season 2 is a benchmark for Indian crime thrillers, combining edge-of-the-seat storytelling with emotional depth and cultural sensitivity. Whether you're a fan of investigative dramas or looking for a series with substance, this season delivers on all fronts. Trust me, don't miss Paatal Lok 2. And I must say that Jaideep lost his father a couple of days ago. Sad face and sad time for him. We are truly there in your loss, Jaideep, and Had your father been around, he would have been so happy and so proud of you. Trust me. Moving on. Heroism is not confined to the real. It thrives in the real world too, where courage and resilience shine beyond the screen. Saif Ali Khan displayed this recently when his life and the lives of his loved ones were threatened by an armed intruder in his home. The scuffle left him with multiple stab wounds, a 6-hour surgery and trauma that only the toughest can endure. Yet he emerged like a hero. The bottom line is that here is a man with a huge fighting spirit, good humor and optimistic attitude, oozes class and so much more. Here is Saif in a throwback conversation with me. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Hello, how are you?
Well, thank you.
वो साल जब उस फैशन वीक में पहली बार आप और करीना हैंड इन हैंड आए थे, and for the first time a journalist asked you, "Hey, are you guys together?"
Yeah.
And you said, "Yeah, we're together."
I wish I had said yes, we're together. I think I said there was a lot of us.
तो ये that kind of a journalism जिसमें infer कर लिया था that you're together?
No. I said we are together.
अच्छा.
But इतना confidently नहीं बोला. थोड़ा मैं थोड़ा घबरा के बोला.
अच्छा. So
because I hadn't checked with Kareena कि should I say it.
भाई वो तो जरूरी है ना.
लेकिन मुझे याद है हम लोग मनीष मल्होत्रा के फैशन शो पे गए थे और जब हम लोग अंदर आए थे तो there were about 200 people, maybe more people there. I don't know कितने लोग थे वहाँ पे, लेकिन कम से कम 3-4 मिनट के लिए pin drop silence था. They were just looking at us.
Yeah. Yeah, they are together.
Yeah, I think so. I think both of us don't believe in कि छुपाना. अगर if you believe in something, then you know you should be I think open and honest in public.
तो ये बताइए कि for me, for everybody who's watching this chat show, 3 key secrets to keeping a marriage alive.
See, I'm no expert. I don't know, but I think हमारे साथ क्या होता है कि खलील गिब्रान कहते थे कि साथ में रहो लेकिन
let there be space in togetherness.
Space in your togetherness. So that is something I think both of us are professionals. दोनों के अलग-अलग काम हैं. And yet at the same time we come together in the evenings and we make some time. So I think Kareena is also very good at balancing work and personal life. So I think having something fresh to talk about from time to time helps us. We travel, we can't help it. कभी-कभी साथ नहीं रहते हम, तो कुछ दिनों के बाद अगर मिलते हैं तो थोड़ी freshness रहती है इस वजह से, I guess. Sometimes I see people, who spend too much time together, they're looking like, fed up sometimes. So that's not a good thing.
किसी ने कहा है कि आपकी शादी बड़ी अच्छी चलती है, मतलब वजह क्या है? इसकी वजह ये है कि हम जरा कम मिलते हैं.
Yeah, I think Shatrughan Sinha, somebody said कि हिंदुस्तानी लोग at that time, he said इतना डिवोर्स नहीं होता compared to the West. He said वो तो half the time हम लोग मिलते ही नहीं अपनी बीवी से. But I mean, it's a joke, but it's also true.
Yeah.
So sometimes you see guys standing ahead, they walked off, the wife is following behind. I don't like that. I think we should respect each other and
साथ में शाना बशाना चलना चाहिए.
Family should also respect. कभी-कभी sometimes families take each other for granted. The best thing is to have 2 different televisions. You can watch different.
Really?
I'm joking.
रॉयल फैमिली के लड़के का अकेले उत्तराधिकारी वली-ए-अहद का ये कहना कि मैं फिल्मों में जाऊंगा, वो भी उस जमाने की फिल्मों में जब उसको बहुत अच्छी नजर से नहीं देखा जाता था.
Correct.
आपके अब्बा जान ने क्या कहा था?
नहीं, my Abba was very cool person. तो he said just follow your heart and be happy. And I think अगर एक अच्छी नौकरी मिलती है and if you're stable, if you take it seriously and if you work hard and you're good at it, फिर मुझसे ज़्यादा कोई खुश नहीं होगा.
अच्छा, वो आपको विजिट करते थे बॉम्बे आके तब?
नहीं, आधे वो लव आजकल के सेट्स पे आए थे.
अच्छा.
लेकिन वो तो लंदन था. He never came to film sets, not my mother's film sets or mine or something.
अच्छा.
I think एक बार वो अम्मा took him to a film party. Somebody said, "Hi, I'm AD." Hi, I'm AD. So he said, "Where's BC?" So then she didn't invite him again. She said, "Oh God, this is." The guy didn't understand what he said. AD, where's BC?
Where's BC? Actually, YouTube पे आपके फादर टाइगर पटौदी साहब के इतने प्यारे इंटरव्यूज हैं. आप सिर्फ उन इंटरव्यूज को देख के you can actually take it like a class of good manners and how a man should behave and things like that.
I watch them also. Sometimes I miss him and I just watch these old interviews.
Yes. Despite having one eye severely damaged, he was the captain of Indian cricket team. कोई सोच नहीं सकता आज के ज़माने में.
But also he never made a big deal out of it, you know,
exactly.
like out of anything. Anything you take from him, anything life takes from him. He's quite relaxed. He's relaxed being a prince. He's relaxed being a normal person.
Yes.
He's relaxed with everything.
Yes, and even all this while जब शर्मिला जी काम कर रही थी और वो नहीं होती थी उनके साथ, he was pretty chilled out. In fact, he said to somebody, "My wife is a busy girl.
Yes.
It's difficult for the schedules to meet."
Absolutely.
How cool is that?
Yeah, no, he was very cool and relaxed. हमने उनसे काफी बहुत सीखा है.
है ना? Yeah, great. आपके दादा इफ्तिखार अली खान साहब ने इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट किया था इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में. आपके फादर तो कैप्टन थे ही. आपने या इब्राहिम ने कभी प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेट न खेला न खेलने की सोची? क्यों?
You know, हमने खेली थी स्कूल में. मैंने काफी क्रिकेट खेली थी, लेकिन एक तो एक अलग टाइप का पैशन की जरूरत होती है और फ्रैंकली एक अलग टाइप का टैलेंट भी. और आदमी को पहचान लेना चाहिए कि लिसन, आई डोंट नो, इतने सारे बिलियन लोग हैं हमारे देश में, सब क्रिकेट खेलना चाहते हैं. लाइक हाउ द साउथ अमेरिकन्स वांट टू प्ले फुटबॉल, वी वांट टू प्ले क्रिकेट. सो आई थिंक इट वुड नॉट हैव बीन अ रियलिस्टिक एम्बिशन एक्चुअली. आई डोंट नो, जेनेटिकली आई थिंक कुछ बंगाली खून भी आ गया है हमारे अंदर. सो वी हैव गॉन द अदर वे. सो इट्स ओके, यू नो. आई वुड हैव लव्ड टू प्ले क्रिकेट. आई लव क्रिकेट. मेरे खून में, यू नो, आई लाइक ओल्ड टेस्ट मैचेस. आई लाइक ऑल सॉर्ट्स ऑफ क्रिकेट. टू मी इट्स लाइक माय फादर, यू नो. सो इट्स लाइक अ वेरी डीप थिंग. बट अगर उस लेवल पे नहीं खेल सकते तो you should not bother. You know, that's what I think.
Correct. करियर के कौन से साल में आपने अपने आप से कहा, hey, I need to be recognized as a very good actor?
I don't know. After a while, शुरुआत में I just wanted to be accepted. Okay. You know, पता नहीं will the film do well, not do well. मेरे ambitions काफी low थे और वो बढ़ते गए. And now I think just before कल हो ना हो और शाहरुख खान के साथ काम करने के बाद मुझे लगा कि ओके, आई वांट टू टेक मोर रिस्पांसिबिलिटी. एंड काफी गियर चेंजेस हुए हैं करियर में. तो कल होना हो वाज अ गियर चेंज. आई डिडंट लव के लिए कुछ भी करेगा, स्मॉल फिल्म. व्हेन आई डिड, आई सेड ओके, आई वांट मोर आउट ऑफ लाइफ. आई डोंट वांट टू डू दीस फिल्म्स ओनली.
ओके. आपका ओरिजिनल नाम था साजिद अली खान. तो सैफ कब, क्यों और कैसे?
आई डोंट नो. हमारे फैमिली में एक ट्रेडिशन था कि दादी, the first born, the dadi will bring up. And my mother said no, but maybe she should have given me. I was very naughty, and I think my parents were very busy also when I was growing up. So shayad maybe I would have been less naughty under dadi. But I don't know why she said Sajid, and somebody changed it to Saif, and I'm very happy they changed it.
करीना की कौन सी फिल्म देखकर आपने सोचा था फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट गॉड शी इज गॉर्जियस?
कभी खुशी कभी गम.
क्या आपका पटौदी का 10वां नवाब होना कभी आपके फिल्म करियर से क्लैश होता है?
Somebody, I think my daughter Sara ने मुझसे कहा कि you can't expect to be taken seriously as the Nawab of Pataudi and then dance like see, the two don't mix. We're very down to earth. We don't, you know, it's difficult to mix the two.
It is. आपके बेटे तैमूर की सबसे प्यारी अदा क्या है?
I think he says adab like this. Abadab.
And now we are heading for a short break, but after the break we have the musician who scored this song. Ki raata lambiya lambiya re कटे तेरे संगिया संगिया रे. क्या मैं सुर में थी? शायद नहीं. But he is always in sur. And Tanishk Bagchi, yes, the man in question, also does music for this week's film, Skyforce. He's right here with us. Don't go away. Welcome back to Now Showing. I'm Atika Farooqui. Music composer Tanishk Bagchi, known for delivering hits like Rata Lambiya Lambiya and Teri Baaton Mein Aisa Uljha Jiya, is also the man behind the melodies of the film Skyforce. My colleague Vishal Chatkara spoke to Tanishk about his evolution as a music composer and drawing inspiration from the soundtracks of some famous video games. Yes, listen in.
बिखरा हूँ मैं तो हवा में, नजर ना आऊंगा, खुशबू बनके तुझको कभी छू जाऊंगा. मौका जो मिला तो मिटा जो फासला तो मैं बातों में ये बातें लाऊंगा, क्या मेरी याद आती है, क्या रातों को जगाती है, तुझे मैं पूछना चाहूँ, क्या मेरी याद आती है.
Ah, nice, awesome. Tanish, the year is really starting on a very positive note for you as the music of the film Skyforce is garnering audiences' love. What is special is that this is the first time when you have done the music for the entire film. So
Hmm.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How creatively fulfilling was the whole experience for you, Tanish?
It was really very big for me. I have always thought that I'm not been able to complete my music journey, without a solo film. And after giving so many hits, still I was thinking why directors and producers are not approaching me for a solo film when I have given so many other songs in different films. And finally, Dinesh Vijan sir, who's always been a support, he guided me properly that Tanishk, this is you. If you have to do something in your life, and if you have to do something for music that you want to do, then this is the platform for you. This film will give you that respect, and that people tell you that you're a king of recreations when you are such a big composer. So that actually gave me a lot of confidence. And when I did the entire film songs, when I composed, I never knew that I would have done a solo film alone. ओ माए तेरी मिट्टी बुलाए तो ये दुनिया छोड़ के आ जाए, तू जो आवाज लगाए तो तिरंगा ओढ़ के आ जाए, ओ माए तेरे काम नहीं आए तो फिर बेकार जवानी है, बहाए खून तेरी खातिर जितना गंगा में पानी है माँ, अगर जान जाती है तो जाए जाए रे माई, कभी तेरी आन न जाए रे, जला देंगे अपनी हम चेताएं तुझ पे ओ माई, कभी कोई आँच न आए रे.
Lovely, a lovely song.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Now that you've completed the music of Skyforce, how has your understanding of music processes changed? Has it changed
So
now that you've
I
finished?
won't say it has changed. It has enhanced. Earlier, as I said, it was like one song in a film, or two songs, or three songs, and the brief was very limited. I didn't know what's happening in the beginning or the end. Over here, I know the start and the end of the film. So accordingly, I made that song so that it grows slowly. एक situation से दूसरा situation जाता है तो एक process है. So that is there in the entire film. There's a dhaga behind, there is string attached. So that is what is a good experience for me, that when I'll do a solo film, I'll make it a point that there is some similarity in the process, that every song should have that same soundscape as you said.
Today, music has been consumed on various platforms, be it
Yes.
Reel, TikTok, Caller Tune. Do you also listen or take inspiration from the music of some of the video games,
Hmm.
like Lollipop Chainsaw or Crazy Taxi? Do you
Hmm.
listen to the music of some of the video games as well?
I used to. I would love to do that, but I do listen to a lot of stuff. Mario was one thing that I always loved, especially the sound. And there are kits which is actually named Mario kits, like kicks and snares. They're named after that, and these sounds are actually 8-bit sounds. Lower quality, lower frequency sound. If I get a sample of a Mario and I place it in maybe Tama Tama Loge, so it's his destiny that it traveled through me and it went to the song. So every sound has its destiny.
But have you used any of the sound
Yes,
that
yes, I
the
have. In many
lyrics come
songs,
up?
I've used behind the snares also. I've used like Mario kits and all. I've used sounds like from the ads, like inspired by ads. Like Nirma sound I've used inspired from ads in this Aankh Mare. That it's like a pickup of a sound, like a synth pickup. So
Yeah.
I have replicated that, that kind of a sound in that. So yes, it helps me.
Despite terror and fear, the spirit of freedom remains unshaken. We stand resilient, continuing to celebrate liberty, a testament to our unbreakable spirit. Do remember the Constitution of India. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. Yes, enjoy and have a great time this Republic Day with your family, and remember the sacrifices of everyone involved in our freedom. I'm Atika Farooqui. See you next week. Goodbye.